What is up, guys? Make sure that if you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. What is up, guys? Fahir here from AwesomeTuts.com, and now we're gonna take a look at how can we implement ads in our game, or how can we monetize our game. Now, there are a couple of things that we need to do before we actually get to the point where we're gonna implement the monetization. And before we do that, I'm just gonna say you can download this complete project to see the source code. Just replace it with the IDs that I will show you later on, and you can use it on your own. So link is in the description below, along with all the links that I am going to use in this video. So the first thing that we need to do, if we go here in Google Chrome, this is on unityads.unity3d.com. This is the help for getting started for the monetization. Now, the first thing that you need to do is go here. I have trouble speaking. Anyways, you need to go here and click on this register link. That will take you to the dashboard where you need to register. I will put this link in the description below. So you're gonna click on this link, and then you're gonna go and register like for anything else that you register, for example, Facebook or whatever. Now, we're not gonna go and configure placements, because now we're gonna go here and set up these ads, because this is for mobile devices. The first thing that we're gonna do is go back here in Unity, and then we're gonna go under File and Build Settings. So again, you need to go back to Unity and then File and Build Settings. And here, I'm gonna select iOS or Android. You can select whatever you want. So select iOS and simply click on here, Switch Platform. So you're gonna click Switch Platform, because by default, it will be on PC, Mac, and Linux if your project is just created, if it's a new project, that is. So you're gonna select iOS and click again this here at the bottom left corner, Switch Platform. And that will switch platform to iOS. The next thing that you need to do is enable the ads services. You see here, we need to enable these ad services. Where are these ad services? Well, they are located under Window, and then here we're gonna go under General, and then here under Services. So again, it's under Window, and then General, and then Services, and voila, we are good to go. So they are right here on my right side, right here where the inspector panel is. And you're gonna click on ads here. You see ads, you will see them right here. They're built in right away. So you're gonna click on them and you're gonna turn them on. So you're gonna click here and turn them on. You see I've clicked and turned them on. And you will probably need to do that 2 times. So you will need to click to turn them on 2 times. And also under here, Advanced, you're gonna check this Enable Built-in Ads extension. So you're gonna check this and also enable test mode. So this is what we need to do. Again, make sure that this right here is checked. It is possible that you need to do 2 times. So again, click once and then click again, make sure this is enabled. And I'm emphasizing this because this is really important. Also check this checkbox under Advanced, Expanded, check it. And here also make sure that you check this checkbox as well. So now that we have all of that enabled, what is the next thing that we need to do? Well, the next thing before we get to this here, we need to download the latest SDK from the asset store. You see here I'm on unityads.unity3d.com, and I'm also going to put this link in the description below, so don't worry about that. But essentially we need to download this. If I click on the download, which is this link right here, you see asset package method. You need to download this right here. So this is what we need, Unity Monetization 3.0. Now, we're not gonna download it here, but this is just to show you what we need to do. Instead, I am going to go back in my Unity editor and go under Window, and then we're gonna go under General and click here on the Asset Store, which will take us right here. And in the search, we're going to type here Unity Monetization like this, which will find Unity Monetization, which is this one right here, SDK 3.0. You're gonna click on it, and it will take you to the page right here. First of all, you're gonna click this purple or this reddish, whatever this color is, I don't know colors. So you're gonna click on this color right here and it will download. The first time you click on it, it will be downloaded. After you see this import right here, then you're gonna click on import and you're gonna see all of what I just saw. And this window is gonna open. But for you, you will see a lot of things here on this window that you need to import. Simply click on import, which is at the bottom right corner. That button will be on the bottom right corner for you to import that. So simply click on it and it will import Unity ads so that you can use them. And now we can get to this point right here, configure placements. So we can then get to this point right here, which is again this right here. What you need to do in order to integrate this, well, you need to go on this operate dashboard. This is under operate.dashboard.unity3d.com. Depending on the organization that you use, you see here at the bottom top right corner for me, it's my name and last name. So this is how you registered on Unity. And then when you see this right here, it'll be under Operate tab. So you need to go here on the left side and click on Projects. So you need to click on Projects and it will list the projects that you have here. This is my project that you're currently using, monetizing your game. So you need to click on that. So you need to click on the name of your project. Again, let me just go back. So go back one more time. When you're on the dashboard, this is really important for you to find because if you did not do this, you can get lost. So it's under operate.dashboard.unity3d.com, and I will also put this as a link below. So what you need to do here is you need to go under projects, but make sure that you're under operate tab. If you're under develop tab right here, then you will not see what I just saw. So let me just go back. I'm not even gonna wait for this to load, and it loaded. Anyways, you're gonna go here on operate. So this is really important. Click on the operate tab, then go on the projects, and then filter for your app or game name, which is monetizing game for me, and voila, here it is. So what is the next thing that we need to do for our game? Well, as you can see here, from operate tab of the developer tab, you need to select your project first, which is what I did. Then you need to select monetization. So what we need to do now is click on the monetization, which is the tab right here. And then we need to click on placements. So again, click on monetization, then click on placements. If I go here, you will only see video and rewarded video. You will not see this banner ad. This is something that I've created. So how do you create a banner ad? You click on this ad placement and then you select what you want, banner ad, and the placement name, so name of your ad, and this is the ID. The ID is important, but this is the name of your ad, which in this case is a banner ad. We have a video, we have a rewarded video, and we have a banner ad. We know what a video ad is. You see it on your whole screen. This is also an interstitial, so it can show an interstitial or a video ad. Interstitial is that big image that you see of the ad, so the big ad image. And video, well, it's a video. Rewarded video is a video that you cannot skip. By the way, this video right here, the first one, this can be skipped. And let me just take my highlight tool. So highlight tool. So this one right here, the first one, it can be skipped. Rewarded video, it cannot skipped, or it cannot be skipped, because rewarded video, you're simply gonna use it, and then at the end of the video, you are going to reward your player for watching. And the banner ad is that ad that you see on your phone. So you have your phone here. Usually banner ads are here at the bottom or here at the top, depending on the game that you're playing. But these are the ads that you see here, those annoying little pop-ups that you see at the bottom or at the top. These are the banner ads. So the banner ads. Video and rewarded video, it's pretty clear, well, for them. So anyways, the next thing that you need to do, how can you actually call them? How can you do that? So what do we need to do in order to implement all of this or to actually call that in our game? Well, for that, let me just quickly go here into the integration guide, and I will also put this link in the description below. So in the integration, what we need to do, we need to get this right here. You see the platform? You need to get the game ID for the platform. So we need to get the game ID. What is that basically? Well, if we go here in our operate dashboard platforms, this is the platforms where our apps or games are published. So we have our Google Play Store and we have Apple App Store. On which did you publish your app? If it's on Google Play Store, which is for me, so I'm going to use Google Play Store, 2873201. So this is the placement for my, or the ID. What do I need to do is go here in a script. By the way, we are going to go in Unity and in scripts folder. So right here in the scripts folder, right click, and we're gonna create a new C# script. Name it, add controller, script control, however you wanna name it. I don't care, name it Carl, okay, name it Carl. Anyways, sorry if your name is Carl, by the way. So in the add controller script, what you're gonna do is you're gonna create a private string. So this is a variable string that we're gonna call store_ID, which is equal to, and this is a string, but we need to type out the number. So 2873201. So 2873201. Let me just make sure that is the number. 2873201. Yeah, that is the number. So this is the ID. Basically, we're loading the store's ID where our game is published. So if your game is published on iOS, though, you need to do this. So you need to use this game ID. Now, how can you call these ads, the video ad, interstitial ad? Well, if we go back to the placement, you need to take their IDs. If you click on them, you see here, placement ID is video. If we go back and click on this one, placement ID is rewarded video. If you go back and click on this one, you see the placement ID is banner ad. What do we need to do? Well, we need to go back again here in our script and we need to say here private string, and this is going to be our video, not void, but video underscore ad, which is equal to video. And this video is like an ID for that ad. So when we want to call the video ad, we're going to call this right here. We also have a private string rewarded video ad, which is, well, equal to, in quotes, it's going to be rewarded video. And we have a private string banner ad, which is equal to banner ad, like this. Now, this is a really important part that you need to know, and that is that these names right here, so the ID names for every placement, so placement ID needs to match up exactly with the ID that you put here. If we put here with capital V video, even though it says video, but it's with capital V, and here if the V is not capital, then it will not work. It will not work at all. As well as for the rewarded video, same as here. If you type out rewarded video, but you type it out, for example, with capital R, then it will not work. You need to make sure that the capitalization needs to be the same exactly here and in your code. So how can we actually run this? How can we, load this? So here in the integration guide, we have more guides. You see, the first thing that we need to do is type using Unity Engine monetization. So if I go back here on the top, we need to say using Unity Engine.monetization to monetize our games. We also need to do what? So we have here, we did all of this. We need to initialize it. So monetization initialize with the game ID, which is actually the store ID. So here we're going to say monetization.initialize store ID. So store ID. And we're going to set here true for test mode. When you publish your game, you're going to say here false. What is this Visual Studio doing to me? So when you publish your game, officially publish it, release it on the App Store, this right here will be false. But otherwise here you will put true. Again, the store ID is that you're using to initialize it. What is the store ID? It's basically the ID of the store where your game is published. Google Play or Apple App Store. If you did not get that, well, then reverse the video or go back a couple of minutes where I talked about that. So what can we do now? Well, here inside of the update, I'm gonna simply for the test, I'm gonna say input.getKeyDown, and here I'm gonna say keycode.e. So get key code E. When we press the key code E, what we're gonna do, we're gonna test if monetization dot is ready. And what we're gonna test, well, we are gonna test if it's ready, but we need to, well, pass here which ad. So we want the video ad. So we want to play the video ad, put it here. So if it is ready, video ad. So essentially we're asking here, and I'm gonna put it here, is the video ad ready to be played? So is it ready to be played? If so, if this is true, so here if true, meaning we are gonna go inside of this if statement, we need to do the following. We need to say here, show ad placement content, and I'm gonna name it ad, and it's gonna be equal to null by default. Next, we're gonna say ad is equal to monetization dot get placement content, and we need to pass the video ID, which is the placement content or the ad that we want to get, and we need to say as show ad placement content. This as placement content is basically converting this or telling Unity, telling C#, this what we are getting, this get placement ID, get it as a show ad placement. So simply get it as that. Basically, we are going to use this to play our ad. So now here we're simply going to say if our ad is not equal to null, then we're going to say ad dot show, not showing, but show, and voila, we are good to go. And let me just take it here. I'm going to say if input equals E. So this is going to play our video ad when we run our game. So let's test it out and see if that is actually true. So I'm gonna go quickly in the console and clear everything here. I'm gonna hit the run button. And we are gonna see here, you see Unity Ads Editor initialize. We have initialized it. If I press the E, so I'm pressing E again here. Did I put E? Yeah, key code E. But essentially it does help that we attach the script, you know? If you want the script to run, you need to attach it, you see? So it's actually add controller. So drag and drop the add controller. Come on, drag and drop the add controller right here. So don't be stupid like I am. If you want the script to run, you need to attach it on a game object. So I've created here in the hierarchy a game object. You can right click, create an empty game object. And you are going to attach the add controller script, which is this script right here that we are using that has all of this code. Otherwise, you will see me being dumb, typing everything out, but it's not working. So if I hit the play button now, finally I'm being smart, you see everything here is initialized. So if I hit the E button, bam, 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 you see it is playing. So the ad is playing. This screen would be your ad unit. Everything seems to be working. So this is working, and this is a video ad. You see we can skip it here at the top left corner or close it on the top right corner. So video ads or interstitial ads are skippable. But we also have, and I'm gonna copy paste all of this right here because it's the same way. So what did I do? Copy and paste. It's the same way, and here instead of E, I'm gonna say T, and instead of video ad, I'm gonna take the rewarded video ad. So rewarded video ad here and rewarded video ad here. Basically, everything is the same. We just need to change the IDs, what we're actually going to play. In this case, we're gonna play the rewarded video ad. So put it right here if it's ready. So we're asking if the rewarded video ad is ready to be played. Then what we're gonna do, then we're gonna play the rewarded video ad. Same as we did right now. So we're gonna create show ad placement content, which is equal to null. We're gonna get it from the monetization, get placement content. And what is the placement content we wanna get? We wanna get the rewarded video ad. And here, as you can see, we are simply casting it, telling Unity, telling C#, get it as a show ad placement. So then if ad is not null, meaning this right here worked, we got it, then simply show it, play it. Let's test that out. So if I go back here, I am going to click or press run. So now if I press, what button did I put here? T. So we need to press T. For some reason, I did not put R. So if I press T, bam, you see here, this screen would be your ad unit. Everything seems to be working, and we can only close it. We don't have skip. You see here on E, we have skip. So we can skip it, but on T we don't have. On T we only have close because this is a rewarded video ad. So when the rewarded video ad is finished playing, then we can reward our, well, player. And here I'm going to say R, and here R. And lastly, I am going to copy this. So simply copy it. And I'm going to paste it right here. Instead of R, I'm going to say here T. So here we have T. And we want to show the banner ad. So select it, copy, paste it, put it right here, banner ad, put it right here, banner ad, same principle. Everything is the same, explanation is exactly the same. I'm not gonna go over it. So basically just load the banner ad. If the banner ad exists, if it's not equal to null, show it. Let's go and test it out if we can show it. I'm gonna hit the play button. So if I hit T now, bam, you see here, this screen would be your ad unit. Everything seems to be working. If I hit E again, or R, excuse me, it is working. If I hit E, skip ads or close, because this is either an interstitial ad or a video ad. This right here is a rewarded video ad, and this right here would be your banner ad. So this is how you basically would set up ads in your game. And of course, when you publish your game, you are not going to say here true, you're going to say false, because, well, then your game is in production. But in reality, when you publish your game, you're not going to use if input is equal to blah, blah, blah. Instead, you're going to make the ad controller an instance or a singleton. So here you're going to say private, static, or actually, yeah, private. Actually, it's going to be only public static, not private. So public static ad controller, and it's going to be the instance, or you can call it ad controller, whatever you want to call it. And in the void awake function, so in void awake, you are going to do what? So you're going to test if R, so if instance is not equal to null, we are simply going to destroy the game object. And let me just put one more. So we're going to say destroy game object. Else, if instance is equal to null, so else, if the instance is equal to null, we're going to say instance is equal to this, and we're going to say don't destroy unload game object. If you don't know what are singletons, I will also link my video for singletons. Link will be in the description below, so check it out so that you know what I'm talking about, because I'm not going to turn this video into singletons. And what will happen when you have it as a singleton? Well, then you can create public functions. So you can say public void show video or interstitial ad like this. And you're simply going to put this code, so this code right here, you're going to put it right here. And you're going to do the same thing for the rewarded video. You're going to do the same thing for the banner video. What it means when your game object or your script is a singleton, well, it means that you can call it from other scripts. So if I go back here, for example, and if I go into my project quickly, if I create a new C# script, I'm just gonna call it tester, and I'm gonna put it right here into the ad manager, or actually the main camera. So I'm gonna put it on the main camera, and here I'm going to go, and in the start function, I can call it right away. So here, instead of the, actually, I'm gonna create a coroutine. So enumerator, call add, and I'm going to yield, return new, wait. So wait for seconds. Let's say we're gonna wait for 2 seconds like this. And then we are gonna call the ad controller dot instance dot show video or interstitial ad. And I'm calling this as a coroutine because here I'm simply going to say start coroutine, and I'm gonna pass the coroutine name. Just so that you don't think that I'm lying to you, I'm gonna go here in the ad, and I'm going to comment out all of this right here in the ad controller, that is. Quickly, because you wanna watch your videos on YouTube and have fun and whatever. So I need to finish this quickly. Anyways, you're gonna see that now when we run after 2 seconds, our video ad is going to show up. And let me just make sure the camera has the tester script, the ad manager has the ad manager script attached. Voila, we're good to go. If I hit the play button, if the video ad loads, if everything is okay after 2 seconds, we should see it, bam, you see here? So you see it, it's being played, we can skip it or close it. And why is this important? Because in your games, this is how you're gonna call it. You're gonna use the ad controller instance. For example, if your character dies, so you can test if character is equal to dead, show the video interstitial ad. If your player, customer, your audience who plays your game, if he clicks, he wants 100 coins reward, you will call here play rewarded video. So you're simply gonna create here a public void, so public void play rewarded video like this, and you are going to put here the rewarded video ad. So let me just put it here and remove this right here. I hate this Visual Studio. Anyways, what you're gonna do here is that you're gonna copy paste this right here, same as you did with this, and put it here to play the rewarded video ad. Voila, that is it. That is how you will implement ads. This is Unity ads, that is. This is not all ad. This is not AdMob or Chartboost or whatever. This is Unity ads built in, which I recommend that you use. They are pretty good, and so on and so forth. Easy to implement, as you can see. So Fahir here from awesometuts.com. Again, you can download this complete project. Link is in the description below. Use the code as your own reference. You can also see all of those links. They are in the description below, and you can also watch the video about singletons. Link is in the description below. I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure that if you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications.